What birds are singing and calling this spring and summer in your backyard? The birds and songs in this video are common in spring in backyards in Arizona. Curve-billed thrashers sing a rich musical series of short phrases, each lasting a second or two and separated by brief pauses. The call is a whistled whit-weet. The songs are usually delivered from a high perch, such as a tall cactus or rooftop. In many areas, they begin singing as early as December. Gambel's quail give a loud, clear, four-note Chicago-o that carries across desert washes and yards. Males often sing from a slightly raised perch, such as a low bush, fence post, or wall, advertising to females and warning off rivals. White-winged doves give a deep, rhythmic "Who cooks for you?" style coo. Large flocks can create a constant background chorus in desert neighborhoods. Gila woodpeckers give harsh, rolling chirr calls and short, squeaky toy squeals. They also drum on hollow wood or metal signs to broadcast their presence in the neighborhood. Cactus wrens sing a rough, mechanical series of harsh, chugging notes, like an old engine trying to start. They sing from the top of cholla or saguaro, tail cocked and wings slightly drooped, loudly advertising their territory around desert yards. Verdins give sharp calls, thin chirps, and long series of smacking notes. They often sing from low shrubs and mesquite trees while foraging, so you may hear them before you finally spot this tiny, active bird. Abert's towhees sing a simple series of clear, repeated notes, sometimes building into a short trill. They stay low and hidden, often singing from dense shrubs near the ground, and spend much of their time scratching noisily in leaf litter under backyard bushes. Northern mockingbirds sing long strings of varied phrases, repeating each phrase several times before switching to the next. They often sing from the highest perch they can find, light poles, treetops, or roof peaks, and some males continue singing late into the night during peak breeding season. Black-throated sparrows sing a clear, sweet, tinkling series. It starts with a couple of musical notes, then a trill. They usually sing from low desert shrubs or small trees, especially in open, rocky, or sandy yards with scattered bushes. Phainopeplas give soft, whistled calls, whirp, and a soft, sweet song of short phrases. Males often sing from the tops of mesquite and desert mistletoe clumps, flicking their crests and showing off their glossy black plumage. Ash-throated flycatchers give burry cabrick or chabrier notes and short, rough phrases. They often call from mid-level perches in trees or tall shrubs, frequently sallying out to catch insects and then returning to the same perch. Brown-crested flycatchers give loud, ringing whip calls and sing a loud, rolling whit-will song. They tend to use higher perches in taller trees and riparian corridors, and their bold, carrying calls can be one of the first sounds you hear near desert washes. House finches sing a rapid, jumbled mix of musical and warbled notes, ending with a rough, rising or falling slurred note. The call note is a whiny tweet, similar to a house sparrow. Male house finches sing throughout the year. Females sing too. Northern cardinals sing a series of clear, strong whistles, often in repeated cheer, cheer, birdie, birdie phrases. Males usually sing from exposed perches in trees or tall shrubs, and in many pairs, the female also sings. Gilded flickers give a bright, repeated wick, 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 wick call and a high keer call. They also drum loudly. They often call and drum from saguaro tops or tall desert trees, and their calls carry far across desert neighborhoods and golf courses. Greater roadrunners give a series of low cooing notes that drop in pitch. They call most often at dawn, sometimes from a low perch between long silent stretches of stalking lizards and insects on the ground. Mourning doves give a soft, sad-sounding cooing song of several notes that trail off gently. Hoo-oo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Males often sing from wires, roof edges, or tree branches, puffing out their chests and bowing as part of their courtship display. Eurasian collared doves give a simple, repeated three-part cuckoo cook song. They readily use human structures and often sing from power poles, wires, or rooftops, especially in early morning and late afternoon. European starlings sing long, varied songs filled with whistles, clicks, and squeaky notes. They frequently mimic other local birds and even mechanical sounds, stringing imitations together into one long, complex performance. Anna's hummingbirds give thin, scratchy, buzzy songs and a variety of chips. Males often sing from exposed perches, like bare twigs or wires, and during display dives, they add an explosive tail-popping sound that can be heard even if you miss the bird. House sparrows give an incessant series of simple cheep and chirp notes. Noisy flocks often gather in dense shrubs, building eaves, and parking lot hedges, chattering almost constantly through the day. Lesser goldfinches sing a lively, rambling string of twitters and warbles, including a single plaintive, falling whistle, peer. They also give a harsh chet-chet-chet in flight. They often sing from treetops or wires above feeders, and flocks may continue singing as they bounce through the air in undulating flight. Ladder-backed woodpeckers give a sharp peak call that they combine into a descending rattle. They forage and call in desert trees and cacti, and they also drum on dead limbs to advertise their territory in open desert neighborhoods. Say's phoebes give a plaintive hoarse peer call. They often sing from low, open perches like fence posts and roof edges, frequently pumping their tails and making short flights out to catch insects. Hooded orioles sing a mix of short, whistled phrases and chattering notes. They often sing from palm fronds or tall trees in yards, especially near hummingbird feeders or blooming flowering plants they visit for nectar. Vermilion flycatchers give a series of thin, chattering notes. Pip-pip-pit-tree. Males commonly sing from open perches along fields and golf courses, giving their song in repeated short flights to show off their bright red plumage. Did you learn the identity of a mystery bird song in your yard? Let me know in the comments. How many of these 26 backyard birds have you heard in your Arizona backyard? You can learn these. Repetition is key to recognizing them by ear. Check out the full Learn Bird Songs playlist. Click on the card on screen for more regions and tips.